And hello everybody, and welcome to this wonderful episode of... Hey look, quest marker. Sorry, my attention span just kind of broke like that. The next episode of the Hunter walkthrough, and I just triggered that goal. Thought I may have enough room there, but apparently not. And now we get to complete a whole bunch of these, hopefully, and get them all out of the way. Then we'll have one episode where I almost definitely level up, but I turn in a bazillion and one quests. And I doubt that's this episode, just because I'm pretty sure I have more quests in hiding. Darn it, I thought I could get past him too. My distance judging for this game has gone all wonky today. So, White Hand Spear, takes a whole bunch of grinding, so until I figure out how to get to that quest marker guy up there, And I got frustrated and quit trying to find that quest marker just because I can't figure out how to get up that hill. There's a really thick encampment I'm not willing to go through over on the other side. And so I figured I would just go and finish up any quests over here. So we need trade bundles. And I probably be more careful about that because I'd hate to fall. And let's see. Wrong direction. And parkour. And that doesn't look safe. But I made it. So we need to head this direction. And this is a little more safe one. And then we can go and put down a trap and kill that one, I think. The word will be... Oh, I spawned on top of a word. Dear. Didn't know I had that much of a range with it. I was wondering, how did they all see me when they couldn't see me before? And it's because I hit one of them by accident. And now we can go over, and while that guy's trapped. How long does that work? 30 seconds? Wow. It's way more effective than I thought. And we'll do this one just for coolness, because it doesn't really do much. And hooray! So it says that there's a quest marker over here. I'm hoping that's the Thrasher, and not just a random food bundle, because the Thrasher might be up there, because that looks grand and epic, and where they would hide a boss. So I'll fight my way over there. I'm skipping more than usual this episode just because I want to get somewhere rather than just like finish a single quest. And I found the Thrasher by accident. Apparently he just does a patrol up here and he ran right into me. Apparently he heals himself, which might be annoying. So that, and you're almost dead. And then before you heal, I use the one spamming trick, and he's dead. Hooray! One more quest goes down for the count. And so we'll replace it with a different quest we haven't done. That would be Lumens. Can't do that one. And missing supply card. Hurrah! And so, what else did we need? Nothing more in here. There's a trade bundle over here, and that's something we needed. So I probably just attracted them. I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. This is actually going to be pretty annoying because I didn't get to set it up right. And so, of course, he's going to go and do that. And die. Almost died. There, he died. And then I can't use that trick again immediately. So, there. And I'm wondering how I can use this to give a strategic tip for the Hunter, because this has gotten to a point where I can't figure out what part of this is actually a walkthrough, and what part of it is just me playing the game on video. And apparently, since this still has views, some of you are content to watch me play a game on video, but I would like to help out with anything people have questions with about the Hunter. And so if you have a question about the Hunter, then I will try to answer it if you post it in the comments below. And I guess I'm not the best person to ask, though. I get stuck inside shields, and I don't think the super pros do that. But I have played the Hunter to 24, so I should know at least a few things about it. And then Uber Death. And he runs away towards me, and they're all not all that smart because they have tiny heads, so they can't fit much brain in it. No! Darn it all, it's another Thrasher. You keep finding me when I'm doing something else and I'm not looking in your direction. Game's deciding to be annoying today. No, don't heal yourself. No. And so we fast forward to where I find something, and I figured, why bother with fighting my way out when I can take the noob's way out and ride out on my horse. Unless one of them criticals it and everything dies. And I got out safely, and so I need to go and kill something else. Kill wolves. So I'll pretty much run over whatever wolf I find next. Although, I think I had some issues finding wolves last time. It says you can find them all throughout here, or all the Orge area. And I didn't find a single one when I went through the first time. I did, however, find a boar. frick? No. What was that? I have no idea what that animation was. It was like I was sliding my face through the ground horizontally. I guess all of the laws of physics. Interesting. I think that was... I like they added a falling off the horse animation, even though that animation still is really odd and glitches out. And hooray, I survived that. I was kind of worried there, since I kept running into extra people. And I wasn't taking the time to heal because, I don't know, too impatient. And so we fast forward to where we find the cart, and hopefully something... So apparently this quest actually takes you outside of the Lonelands to find the quest over here. I was kind of concerned that I'd missed something when I went to Breland. So when you're playing through here, take note that that is where the quest is. And, yep, I don't know, I can't remember doing this quest. Although that's the destroyed supply cart. And so, Bind Bale's Rest. I wonder if there's a deed for finding that. So now I need to bring the trade bundles to Gadrick Moose. Oh, I can debt and replace it with something else once I'm done with this. So find the driver of the missing cart. So the driver is farther over here. Most likely dead, I would think, since there's a white hand guard on top. Nope, that's not him. And there he is, cart driver. If he's not dead, he's almost dead. He's only mostly dead. Thumbs up if you remember that, know that comment. I doubt you do. That seems to be a movie that only... I don't know. I know a lot of people watched that movie. I'm just not sure the Lotro Gamer type audience has watched the movie. If you can post what movie that was from in the comments below, I will thank you for knowing that movie. And hey, look, a quest thingy. Talk to and left the floor. So that one's done too. Cool, I've got a whole bunch done in a relatively small amount of time. And ignore that noise. I think... Yep, I have no idea what I would reward you for knowing what that quote is. But I will try to come up with something if somebody can name that. Plus, it'll just make my day. So... Okay then, my mind is having issues today. It's... I don't know why my mind is having issues, but I don't believe it's allergies, and I don't believe it's anything like sickness. But I'm having issues concentrating, and it's annoying, and I think that's half the reason I'm running into random enemies without healing. Noble deeds. Noble deeds are good. So, we need to collect Wolf Tails and Orc Shields, and Kendak's Obligation. Collect Pottery Shards, and... ooh, everything turned pretty colors. So, Blankets from the Baying Wolves, Fluffing Things, Noble Deeds, Kendak's something or other. Oh my gosh, I just left that. No. Oh, it's a stable guy I haven't talked to. So I think I'm going to actually do that one more quest for Crab and Feathers.
What do I do for you?
And then I'm going to go and turn in all of my quests as the end of the episode. And we'll have done a great thing. So where would the Crabane be? Fluffing Deploys. So they're farther up here. And I think the orcs are farther up here too. Noble Deeds is orcs. Yep. Ew, darn. What was that? It's a green onion. I thought it was a potato. I've seen potatoes in the oddest of places in this game. They have no concept of where a potato should actually go, and so they just stick them anywhere and go, oh yep, this looks good on the overall map. So potato, 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 potato. And so you find a potato guarded by hundreds of orcs in the middle of an evil Angmarim encampment. And why? Why are the Angmarim growing potatoes, and why are they guarding it with all their might? And the game confuses me. And so I think they must have done a top-down from the map placement of the potatoes and other similar objects, because I can't imagine them going into the camp manually with a character like this and clicking a button to place a potato, because that would just make no sense. And there's the last Crabane we need to recharge skill. I like starting out with Swift Bow, because it has a long cooldown, long induction, but it does really nice damage. And so onwards to the final bit of... No! What did I do? Erg, I hit the wrong button. Now they're all off my marker thingy. Kendak's Obligation, Holster's Request, Hunters Become Prey. These all sound like chapters to a book. And I don't know why. But if you were watching even a movie and it has across the screen, Kendak's Obligation, it sounds like it's the beginning of an introduction of a... Oh, sorry. Green words distracted me. And how do I get back up this... there's the bridge. was going to say, I didn't want to. I knew you could get up this side from here, but I didn't see the bridge over there from last time I was in this area. And I was concerned that I'd somehow crossed someplace I wouldn't be able to get back from. I'm making up for the fact that I can't concentrate by spouting out whatever comes into my tiny brain, and so, yep, hope that's entertaining on the other end. I can't remember what I've been talking about this entire episode, so I'll have to see if it's any good, or even intelligible on the playback, and that would be awesome. I put up a post about the dislike issue on the Helm's Deep introduction thingy, and I got back feedback that the mic would be a good thing to fix, and I agree with that wholeheartedly. It's just, I have so little money at the moment. It's whether or not I want to put much more money into buying a new headphone when all it would change is my voice recording. And there are loads, and hooray for experience, click everything. So she gives me 2 quests.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
What do I want? That one is not good. That one is good. So we'll do that one. And put in this quest. Where is it? There it is. Got an achievement. Deed bestowed. Hooray for deeds. And then next quest by Hoofing
Can't
Crook.
you leave me to my
Choose
misery?
one. We'll pick that one. I've got pints of Forsaken Ale. Ale that was left behind.
It's a
Forsaken.
sorry day.
So we get lots of thingies. We'll go do Woodworker because that's where we're going to be. And Vengeance for the Lost.
I'm sorry.
Gadrick's
Did you need
Vengeance.
something?
Has Vitality, and that's what we need, even though I've got a way more awesome pendant on right now. And Greater Theft.
I'm sorry.
Handbags.
Did you
Helmet.
need something?
Not nearly as good as my helmet. Monk's shoes. Not as good as my shoes. And Lickings of the Egg Lane. Way better than my pants. So, yes, I will take your pants, Gadrick. And we'll accept that again.
I'm sorry to trouble you,
Because
but
I'm sure we'll finish that as we do other quests. And Laugh the Forlorn.
I'm sorry.
And
You need something.
he takes your money and laughs. Bad pun. So, I almost completed that one again. And there's the last person we need over here. Got 2 Goblin Tabards.
It's a sorry
We'll take
day.
another Woodworker. And more quests.
I'm sure it will do
Deepling
no
the
good,
Foes.
but may I speak with you?
And Goblin Packmaster.
I'm sure it will do no good, but
Because he will
may I
lose.
speak with you?
More bad puns. And so, thank you for listening to me rant about random things while I do quests in the Lowlands. And I hope you learned something about how to do quests in the Lowlands from watching this. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and we're going to have to do the Forsaken Inn instance sometime, because that one's hilarious. You can get the neatest wipes in that one. Like, everyone's going through a corridor filled with traps, and somebody triggers them on purpose and kills everyone. And that has to be one of my favorite instances for trolling my teammates. And so, I hope to do that sometime in the near future. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up, a like, or a comment. A thumbs up and a like are the same thing. And/or subscribe, because every subscriber we get brings us closer to the next landscape video. And I have been told that those are one of the best parts of our channel, and I have to agree, because one, the music I have been finding has been fantastic, and I have new music I want to use, and also they just made this world so neat. And they made pass-through chandeliers, because that makes sense. So, thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.